Hi, I'm Oliver. I'm 37 years old and I am a business owner. I've got my own electrical business. My wife and I currently own two properties, one in Brisbane and one in Perth, and we're in the middle of the process of buying our third one. So my wife and I currently have two investment properties. We've got a 4-bedroom house in Brisbane and we also have a 2-bedroom unit in Perth. Eddie helped us source both of these properties. The Brisbane house, he was able to get us that deal for $410,000, and that was earlier last year in 2023, and that was about $60,000 under market value. And the unit in Perth, which we settled on in August of 2023, we purchased that for $315,000, and that market value was around $360,000 at that time. Our property investment goals for 2024: buy 3 more properties, and long term, moving towards the future, we want to keep investing in property and just accumulate as many as possible. I first heard about Eddie Dilleen a couple of years ago when I was sort of researching and doing some study into property investment and the different strategies available. I came across Eddie on social media, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube as well, and found his videos and insights to be really interesting and really helpful as well. After reading Eddie's 30 Properties by 30 book and watching a whole bunch of his videos online, I realized that Eddie's strategy was the way that I wanted to invest as well in property, and that's ultimately what sort of led me towards wanting to build my property portfolio with Eddie's help. I've completed both of Eddie's courses, the Invest in Yourself course and the Investors Advantage program as well. They're both great courses. The Invest in Yourself course was really great for me. Right at the start of the course, the foundation of knowledge for property investment, there's a section in that. And there are a couple of videos in there around changing your mindset and how you really need to think about property investing. Those videos were great for helping me really understand the correct way that you need to think when you're investing in property. The best lesson I learned from the Invest in Yourself course was around finance, and there was a video comparing the advantages and disadvantages between an interest-only mortgage and a principal and interest mortgage, and it explains why interest-only is a better option when you're first starting out. That was really helpful. The Investors Advantage program is a course that's a lot more detailed and goes into great depth around how to research properties, how to use different software and spreadsheets when you're doing your research. A lot of videos around finance as well. It's around borrowing capacity, what banks look for when they're lending to you, and how to get past if you sort of hit a ceiling with your borrowing capacity and how much you can sort of borrow, how to move past that and look for the next purchase. Videos talk about what to do after you buy a property, the next steps and what needs to be done. It teaches you how to structure deals, talks about taxes and accounting with property investment as well. There are videos that explain how to replace your income with investment properties, and also real deals that Eddie has done of his own. The best lesson I learned in the Investors Advantage program was probably a strategy around refinancing all your properties or some of your properties and taking equity out in cash and living off that equity tax-free, as it's debt. You don't pay tax on debt. So that was a really interesting strategy that I found really helpful. So after buying 2 properties in 2023, we wanted to try and get a third property, but we hit a ceiling with our serviceability in buying the properties in our own names. So I wanted to get a third property, but because we'd hit that serviceability ceiling, I was looking for another way. How could we get number 3? So in the Investors Advantage program, there's a section there that a few videos that talk about buying properties through a self-managed super fund. So after I watched those videos and I worked out that the self-managed super fund has a separate borrowing capacity, a separate serviceability to you as an individual, I decided, we had some super money in our superannuation funds. So we decided to create a self-managed super fund for ourselves and transfer those funds over. And now we're just in the middle of buying property number 3 in an SMSF. After completing both the course and the program, the knowledge that I've sort of learned or gained has been really helpful in a way that I now understand the exact way I want to invest in property. It's given me a clear path to reaching my goals. The biggest piece of advice I'd give to someone who is starting out or just starting out or about to just start out in their property investment journey is to invest in your knowledge first about property, rather than just throwing a whole bunch of money into deposits for houses or properties without understanding or having a really good understanding of different strategies and a plan or a goal, or just having that knowledge of what to do and how the whole investment game works. I'd be investing in your knowledge first. Once we've completed the company financials for this financial year, hopefully we'll be in a good position and we've increased our income and we'll be able to buy property number 4, which will be the third one in our own names. And then just keep moving from there and try and get as many as possible.